Another cold start out there this morning. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and we had a little bit of light snow yesterday. Most of it, as expected, did stay down south of the Mass Pike near Connecticut and Rhode Island, where areas received anywhere from 2 to 3 inches. In the Worcester area, they did receive up to about an inch of snow. Western Mass, a trace to up to an inch. Mostly eastern Mass and north of the Mass Pike basically just saw some flurries all day, as the precipitation never fell heavy enough to become light snow, so no accumulations were seen there. Current satellite map this morning shows our departing storm system now moving out to sea. There is, as I was speaking yesterday, blogging on Facebook, a little bit of a trough developing behind the low pressure system. It doesn't look like it'll be much of an influence, though it will be keeping the clouds in eastern Massachusetts for most of today. The best chance of any sunshine will be in western Mass, and best chance of any light rain or snow showers could be along the south coast. As you can see, some coastal flurries are developing along the Maine coast right now, and those could be spinning down through the Boston area later on this morning into the midday hours. Otherwise, the rest of the country is under high pressure, pretty much dry conditions. We have a disturbance moving through the Great Lakes that'll keep us in the clouds off and on throughout tomorrow, but then we'll be going into some sunnier skies for this upcoming weekend, as we'll see warming temperatures as well. But before we get there, we do turn a lot colder. So your weather headlines for today and into the week: we're going to stay dry for the rest of today and through Thursday and Friday right now, though as an Arctic cold front moves in on Friday, I can't rule out a chance of a good snow squall or a flurry moving through. Temperatures will struggle to reach the 30s on Friday, and then we turn milder for the weekend. And much milder into next week, as temperatures will be some 10 degrees possible above normal by Monday and Tuesday before a cold front moves through and cools us back down next week. So your weather headlines for today: here's high pressure over the Ohio River Valley. Strong northwesterly winds will be increasing later on this afternoon between 15 and 25 miles per hour. That will make it feel much colder, as highs will only be near 40 degrees once again today, so wind chills will be in the upper 20s and lower 30s. And those winds will tend to subside later on tonight. So let's take a look at your futurecast, showing here's that moisture earlier this morning spiraling along the coast, keeping the clouds held in from southern Maine all the way down to Providence and Cape Cod and the islands. Overnight we clear out, so here it is at midnight tonight, so that by Thursday we're just going to have a nice northwesterly wind at 15 to 20 miles an hour. Clouds start to increase tomorrow night, and here's that Arctic front moving through overnight Thursday into Friday. Most of the moisture does dry out, though. I can't rule out a chance of a snow squall or a flurry very early Friday morning as that front sweeps through, and then the Arctic blast is on for one day as temperatures on Friday only reach the 30s. Let's take a look at your rest of the week forecast. So we have a trough still in our area through Friday, and here's that very cold pool air moving into our region, though it's only staying for about one day, and then it's going to be shunted out back out into the north, into Canada, and all the bitterly cold weather will stay up in Canada because a ridge will be forming out over the central part of the United States, and that ridge will be bringing warmth throughout much of the country over this weekend and into next week. But before we get into that warm weather, high temperatures on Friday are looking like this right now. As you can see, very cold temperatures in Boston reaching only the middle 30s, while inland areas barely reach 30 degrees. Some areas will only struggle to be in the upper 20s in central and western Massachusetts. Northern New England, teens and 20s will be the best that we can do for high temperatures on Friday. Good snowmaking weather up there, and they may get a few inches of snow as the Arctic cold front does move through on Thursday night into Friday. But then, as I spoke earlier, that trough over the east moves north. A ridge starts to build over the Central Plain states over this weekend, and this warm bubble of air will be moving into our region on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, where temperatures will be back into the 50s, possibly near 60 degrees on Tuesday, as winds become brisk out of the southwest ahead of a cold front that will be moving through, giving us a chance of showers on Tuesday night. So your daily planner for the rest of today: pretty much a cloudy day throughout the day, though as you head west, western Massachusetts may start to break out into some sunshine before the sun sets this afternoon. Temperatures starting off in the 20s and 30s, rising to only the middle to upper 30s. And the winds will be picking up this evening out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, but by tonight they'll become even stronger out of the west at 15 to 25 miles an hour as skies start to clear out, high pressure starts to build in, and temperatures drop as the skies clear, so that in inland areas we'll be in the low to mid 20s, and in the city about 30 degrees, though the wind will make it feel a lot much colder. So your forecast for tomorrow is looking like this. We're going to see partly to mostly sunny skies. It will be breezy still. Winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour out of the west. They will begin to diminish in the afternoon, and high temperatures will be around 42 degrees. And your 5-day forecast shows our cool weather continues from Wednesday through Thursday. Then we're going to see some clouds increase, and that Arctic front moves through on Friday, turning much colder with highs only in the upper 20s to lower 30s. And again, a chance of a snow squall or flurry very early Friday as that Arctic front pushes through. Then on Saturday, it's a transition day. We're going to see a lot of clouds, some sunshine. A warm front starts to move back through as the ridge from the west moves east. So I can't rule out a chance of a shower or a snow flurry as the moisture from the warm front moves through our region on Saturday, so that by Sunday temperatures rise back into the lower 50s under mostly cloudy skies. And again on Monday and Tuesday, it looks right now temperatures could soar into the middle to upper 50s, some areas possibly nearing 60 degrees by Tuesday, with a cold front moving through, ending the warmth and turning much colder by the end of next week. That's the latest from the BorcaWeather.com weather update. I'm Dave Bruce.